Don't ignore this. Your mother in heaven is trying to guide you away from something serious in your family. Your mother who is in heaven has been trying to contact you since yesterday. She wants to give you a dire warning about a family member. My child, my beloved. Before you scroll, I beg you, stay with me. Heaven is trying to speak to you. Your mother, yes, the one you miss so deeply, the one who still watches over you even after she left this earth, is fighting to get this message through. She saw something last night. And this is not just a dream or a random feeling, it is a spiritual alert sent directly from the higher realms. She has been crying from the other side because she sees something dangerous moving inside your family, and she cannot bear to stay silent any longer. This is why the signs have been multiplying. Have you noticed the strange dreams? The sudden memories of her? The way you randomly feel her presence even when no one is there? It's not just your heart missing her. It's her spirit reaching you. And now, Archangel Michael has been permitted by heaven to deliver this divine transmission straight to you because the matter has become urgent. Someone close to you, a person who pretends to care, is about to cause you great emotional harm. Your mother saw it. She tried to whisper it to you yesterday in your sleep. But the veil was thick. Now she's trying again. Please, open your heart. Don't ignore this one. It's serious. And she has a name she wants you to hear. Subscribe now, because heaven needs you to be the first to receive every whisper your loved one sends. Don't miss the next warning. Don't be left in the dark again. You are being protected, but only if you listen in time. My child, my beloved. You must not delay. You must not skip. Because what you're about to hear will echo inside your soul for the rest of your life. Right now, your mother in heaven is standing at the edge of the veil, calling your name. She's not angry. She's not fearful. She is urgent. There's a difference. She's been watching a pattern build in your family, and while you've been busy trusting and hoping, someone near you has been moving like a shadow, hiding behind love but planting roots of betrayal. And your mother, oh child, she cannot stay silent. Do you remember how she used to know when something wasn't right, even when you didn't say a word? That hasn't changed. Her mother's heart is still active in the spirit realm. Her eyes still see. Her love still speaks. And this time, she's using me, Archangel Michael, to reach you before it's too late. You are more loved than you know. But not everyone around you is telling the truth. Someone has been making calls behind your back. Someone you trust with your food, your secrets, or your pain, and they are preparing something that would break you. But your mother saw it. And now she is screaming through the clouds, saying, "Tell my child. Stop them before it happens." My beloved. Do not dismiss this as just another message. This is not a coincidence. You've been drawn here by divine pull. A heavenly string tied your soul to this exact moment. The pain you've been carrying? Your mother has been whispering, "Let me help you." The confusion that's been fogging your days? She's been trying to clear it, but you haven't looked up. Now, heaven decided that enough is enough. This secret cannot stay buried. There's a woman, yes, a woman, who has been acting sweet in your presence but bitter behind your back. She smiles, but it's hollow. She hugs you, but her heart holds envy. Your mother knew her even in life, but only now, from the spiritual realm, has she seen her full face. The mask is slipping, and your mother is the one peeling it off. I was sent as heaven's sword not to bring you fear, but protection. You are not alone in this fight. The heavens are roaring in your defense. But there's one thing required of you now: open your spirit. Pay attention to the next days. The woman your mother is warning you about will make one big mistake. And in that moment, you will know, without question, who she is. Your mother says, don't ignore the signs. My child, my beloved. There is something else your mother has been waiting to tell you. She didn't have the chance before she left. It was too sudden. Or perhaps she thought there would be more time. But in the divine halls of heaven, time bends around truth. And her soul has now been given permission to speak the full truth through me. She always saw something rare in you. A light. A calling. A divine inheritance that scared people even when you were small. You may have wondered why people around you seem to compete, criticize, or turn cold when you were only trying to love. It wasn't your fault. It was your anointing. Your mother wants you to hear this clearly: you were born with a destiny bigger than what they could understand. And because of that, darkness tried to enter through people closest to you. It's always been that way. Evil doesn't attack what's weak. It attacks what is rising. And you, beloved, are rising. That's why this warning is so serious. If you don't recognize the one who is jealous of your rise, she may try to block what is coming. Your blessing. Your breakthrough. Your next chapter. But your mother says, no more delays. My child, my beloved. Even as I speak these words, she is beside me, trembling with love and urgency. She wants to protect you. She wants you to see what she sees now: the name, the face, the betrayal, the subtle movements that you thought were harmless, like small comments, casual interference, or accidental lies. But there's nothing accidental. There's been planning. A woman close to you has been pretending to care while secretly celebrating your pain. When you cry, she smiles behind closed doors. When you fail, she whispers, I knew it. Your mother saw her with spiritual eyes. And she pleaded in the courts of heaven for your protection. That is why this message reached you today. Your mother said, if my child reads this, they will be saved. They will know. They will finally see the one hiding in their house, in their circle, in their so-called family. Don't let your kindness blind you. Don't let your heart carry someone who is secretly poking holes in your boat. Heaven is showing you now so you can stop it before it ruins your joy. This is your moment to protect yourself the way your mother would, fiercely, wisely, and without apology. My child, my beloved. Even as I speak these words, she is beside me, trembling with love and urgency. She wants to protect you. She wants you to see what she sees now: the name, the face, the betrayal, The subtle movements that you thought were harmless, like small comments, casual interference, or accidental lies. But there's nothing accidental. There's been planning. A woman close to you has been pretending to care while secretly celebrating your pain. When you cry, she smiles behind closed doors. When you fail, she whispers, "I knew it." Your mother saw her with spiritual eyes. And she pleaded in the courts of heaven for your protection. That is why this message reached you today. Your mother said, "If my child reads this, they will be saved. They will know. They will finally see the one hiding in their house, in their circle, in their so-called family." Don't let your kindness blind you. Don't let your heart carry someone who is secretly poking holes in your boat. Heaven is showing you now so you can stop it before it ruins your joy. This is your moment to protect yourself the way your mother would, fiercely, wisely, and without apology. My child, my beloved. You may be wondering, but why now? Why is this message reaching me at this exact time? Because something is about to happen in your life that would either lift you into your next season or leave you stuck in emotional pain if you are not careful. A family member, someone you've defended, fed, maybe even helped financially, is about to do something unthinkable. Your mother knows this because she saw the timeline. From heaven's balcony, she watched the moment unfold before it reached earth. She saw your reaction, your heartbreak, your silence. But she also saw what could happen if you took action now. She begged me, Archangel Michael, to deliver this message to your doorstep before it's too late. You are not cursed. You are chosen. And the enemy has been trying to steal your peace through confusion. But your mother said, no more silence. No more delay. So here I am, piercing through your doubts and distractions to say, pay attention. Don't second-guess your intuition this week. Don't ignore the odd behavior of that one person. The person who always seems off, who suddenly calls when you're happy, or stirs gossip when things are calm. Your mother wants you to see her clearly now. My beloved child. Even though your heart may tremble at the thought of someone close betraying you, know this: heaven does not reveal to destroy. Heaven reveals to protect. Your mother's warning is not a curse. It is a cover. A shelter being built for you in the midst of the storm that's forming. The woman she is talking about may try to twist stories soon. She may come to you with a confession that's actually manipulation. She may cry. She may act like the victim. But remember what your mother is saying now: do not fall for tears that are meant to blind you. Her energy will shift. Watch her patterns. When you speak of good news, see how she reacts. When you're weak, notice who conveniently appears. She has an agenda. And heaven is trying to stop it. Don't share too much right now. Guard your dreams. Be slow to speak. Let wisdom guide you, not emotion. Your mother knows that you always see the good in people, but this time, she is asking you to see the truth, even if it hurts. Because once you see it, you can heal. And once you heal, you will be unstoppable. And no one, not even this woman, can delay you again. My child, my beloved. There is something else your mother in heaven has been trying to tell you, but it needed to come slowly, like a gentle wind whispering through your spirit. She has been crying not only because of what she sees someone doing behind your back, but because she knows how tender your heart truly is. She remembers how easily you forgive, how quickly you give second chances. And she loves that about you. But even she says now, this time, don't go back. She saw you trying to fix what God allowed to fall apart. She saw you holding on to people who only drained your light. She saw you defending those who would not defend you. But this time, she's saying it from the heavens, protect your peace like it's sacred. Because it is. Your peace is a shield. And this woman in your family, yes, your family, is trying to fracture it. Your mother saw her heart. It's not just envy. It's a spiritual assignment to distract and detour you. That's why your spirit has felt tired for no reason. That's why your progress felt slow. The blessing wasn't blocked. It was being watched. But no more. Heaven is closing in. The truth will rise, and your mother will finally rest. My beloved. There is one moment your mother has been reliving in the heavens, a moment from your childhood. She saw you crying silently in your room, trying not to make a sound. She felt your pain, and even though she couldn't reach you physically, she never stopped trying to wrap your soul in comfort. That same comfort is being poured over you now. Heaven is sending it. I am carrying it in my wings. Because the battle you are in is not just about betrayal. It's about restoration. God is about to restore everything that was stolen from you, through words, through manipulation, through people who played both sides. But your mother says the restoration can only come once you step away from the one she is warning you about. Yes, you may feel guilty. Yes, it may feel dramatic. But your discernment is not paranoia. It's preparation. The shift you feel in your soul is real. The unease, the dreams, the sudden distance, it's all confirmation. She has shown you her face in small ways, but now you're going to see the whole truth. And when you do, your mother wants you to do one thing: walk away. Quietly. Boldly. Without explanation. Heaven will handle the rest. My beloved. There is one moment your mother has been reliving in the heavens, a moment from your childhood. She saw you crying silently in your room, trying not to make a sound. She felt your pain, and even though she couldn't reach you physically, she never stopped trying to wrap your soul in comfort. That same comfort is being poured over you now. Heaven is sending it. I am carrying it in my wings. Because the battle you are in is not just about betrayal. It's about restoration. God is about to restore everything that was stolen from you, through words, through manipulation, through people who played both sides. But your mother says the restoration can only come once you step away from the one she is warning you about. Yes, you may feel guilty. Yes, it may feel dramatic. But your discernment is not paranoia. It's preparation. The shift you feel in your soul is real. The unease, the dreams, the sudden distance, it's all confirmation. She has shown you her face in small ways, but now you're going to see the whole truth. And when you do, your mother wants you to do one thing: walk away. quietly, boldly, without explanation. Heaven will handle the rest. My child, my beloved. You are not alone in this. Angels have been assigned to protect you during this transition. And your mother, oh, she's not leaving your side. In fact, she's been closer now than ever. She's leaving you signs, feathers, flickering lights, whispers in the night, repeated numbers, old songs playing at the perfect moment. You thought they were coincidences, but they were divine codes. Her way of saying, I'm here. I'm watching. Please listen. She has tried to reach you in your sleep, but your worry has clouded the connection. Now, through this message, she's breaking through. And she's saying this: there is someone in your family who has been lying about you. Twisting things. Trying to control how others see you. But child, I know your heart. And God does too. Their lies may have worked for a season, but heaven is about to expose the full truth. Do not seek revenge. Do not explain yourself to those who choose gossip over grace. Just keep your peace. Stay quiet. Watch. The same mouths that lied about you will be silenced. And the same people who doubted you will come to ask for your forgiveness. You won't need to fight. Heaven is already speaking on your behalf. My beloved, I want you to imagine this clearly. Your mother is standing behind you, placing both her hands over your shoulders, weeping with joy because you are finally listening. She didn't want to scare you. She wanted to strengthen you. She didn't come to bring you pain. She came to remove the poison. She's asking you to take this seriously because she knows you. Once you love someone, you don't let go easily. But this time, she's asking you to. Not because she wants to break your heart, but because she wants to protect your future. There is someone in your family who is jealous of your light. And if you continue to trust them blindly, they will delay something huge that is trying to come into your life: a new home, a new connection, a financial miracle, a divine relationship, or a calling that would bless generations. Your mother saw all of this lined up for you. But she also saw the interference. The silent sabotage. So now she's speaking with authority. She's saying, let them go, or I cannot protect what's meant for you. It's not a punishment. It's divine alignment. Trust her. Trust this moment. Trust that God is speaking now through her tears. My child, my beloved. This is the final part of what your mother in heaven wants you to know tonight. Once you take action, once you see the truth, release the person, protect your spirit, something incredible will begin to unfold. The very moment you create distance from this toxic soul, you will feel a sudden release in your chest. Your dreams will become clearer. A call will come unexpectedly. A piece of news will arrive that changes your perspective. A door will open that had been shut for months. That's not luck. That's divine obedience unlocking divine reward. Your mother says, I was sent to give this warning so your heart would be ready. Now that you've heard it, heaven will not be silent. And I, Archangel Michael, promise you this: no weapon formed against you will prosper. No whisper in the dark will shake what heaven has built around you. But you must act now. The woman being warned about, her time of deception is ending. Her access to you will be removed. And when it happens, don't fight it. Don't question it. Accept it as protection. Your new season depends on it. And your mother? She'll finally rest knowing you are safe, protected, and walking fully in the light. Subscribe now to receive the next urgent message that your mother and heaven are preparing for you. The next 24 hours are crucial. Stay alert. Stay awake. And above all, stay open. My child, my beloved. There's something I need you to know, something your mother in heaven has seen but you have ignored for far too long. It's not just what someone is doing behind your back, it's what you've been refusing to admit to yourself. That feeling in your stomach? The tightness in your chest when you enter the room and they're there? That small voice that says, "This person doesn't feel right"? That's not paranoia. That's your spirit trying to warn you. That's your mother speaking through your body. She's been trying to tell you for weeks, even months. But because your heart is so good, you've kept making excuses for them. You told yourself they were just going through something. You convinced yourself it's nothing serious. But child, your mother is not confused. She sees everything from above. And she's crying because she knows what will happen if you don't listen. She knows the pain they'll cause. The words they'll twist. The opportunity they'll ruin. That's why she keeps sending signs, accidents that didn't happen, messages that arrived just in time, the sudden silence that felt strangely peaceful when they weren't around. That wasn't coincidence. That was divine insulation. She is begging you now, trust the discomfort. It's not wrong. It's redirection. My beloved. You are walking into a season that requires a new version of you. The old version, the one that tolerated disrespect, overlooked red flags, gave energy to manipulators, that version is no longer allowed to lead. Your mother saw who you were becoming even before you believed it. She saw your greatness before anyone did. And now she's saying, you've outgrown this pain. There is someone in your circle who is feeding off your confusion. They love your dependency. They love when you doubt yourself because it makes it easier for them to control the narrative. But heaven has had enough. Your mother has pleaded in the spiritual courts for this cycle to end. And God, in His mercy, has answered. This message reached you today because it's time. The cycle will break the moment you choose to see the truth without shrinking from it. It might hurt. It might feel lonely. But oh, beloved, the freedom that's waiting for you will be worth every step. Your mother is already cheering. She knows what's next. She sees the new friendships forming. The doors opening. The healing coming. But the exit must happen first. This woman must be removed, not with hatred, but with holy clarity. Quietly. Without warning. Let her go. My child, my beloved. There will be a moment soon, maybe in the next 3 days, where she will try to come to you with a story. It will sound dramatic. Emotional. Even urgent. She will cry, act confused, maybe even say, "I've always loved you." But your mother wants you to listen with your spirit, not just your ears. Because lies can wear tears like makeup. Her sorrow is not always sacred. Sometimes it is strategic. Your mother knows her ways. She watched her long before you were even aware of the manipulation. This woman has practiced the art of sympathy. She has rehearsed how to look innocent. But your soul, yes, your powerful, God-protected soul, already knows the truth. It's buried under years of "give them another chance." But now is not the time for chances. Now is the time for change. Your mother said this moment would come. That there would be a test before the truth exploded. And now it's here. What you do next will define not just the next week, but the next year of your life. If you choose peace, peace will flood your home. If you choose boundaries, blessings will break through. But if you ignore the warning, the pain will repeat. Again. And again. Until you choose to stop it. My beloved. Heaven has one more word for you tonight. Your tears are not unnoticed. Your confusion is not weakness. Your silence is not failure. Your mother has seen it all. The nights you smiled through heartbreak. The days you loved through exhaustion. The moments you pretended everything was okay just to keep the peace. But now, child, it's your time. You've done enough for others. You've carried enough emotional weight. You've tried to fix people who never apologized. But now, heaven is saying, let go. Step back. Breathe. This next chapter of your life will be marked by restoration, but only if you stop carrying who God never told you to carry. This woman is not your assignment. She is your distraction. And your mother, in heaven, is fighting harder than ever to make sure you hear that now. You are not crazy. You are not being dramatic. You are finally waking up. And heaven rejoices when the blindfold falls off. Now, walk boldly. And when the silence feels heavy, remember this, your mother never left you. She just changed seats. From earth to eternity. From pain to power. From whispers to spiritual thunder. And now, she's protecting you in ways you can't even imagine. You are safe now. Truly safe. My child, my beloved. Right now, while you're reading this, something is happening in the unseen. The heavens are realigning your path. Your mother, who has been standing at the gates of divine justice, is no longer just whispering, she is commanding. She has waited patiently for you to open your heart and listen, and now she sees the door opening. Don't you feel it? That subtle shift in your chest. That moment where something within you finally says, I'm not going to carry this anymore. That is her. That's her spirit hugging yours. She never wanted to leave you in pain. And now, she's come back in a way no human could have expected, through this divine intervention. She has spoken your name in the spiritual realm. She has gathered angels to surround you. And she has asked Archangel Michael, me, to remove every single force working against your joy. But she needs your agreement. Heaven always honors your free will. This is not force, it's a plea. Say yes to healing. Say yes to separation from betrayal. Say yes to stepping out of guilt and into growth. Because your mother wants to see you smiling again. Truly. Not the kind of smile that hides sadness. But the real one. The one that looks like freedom. My beloved. She wants you to understand something powerful. Sometimes the most dangerous people are not strangers. Sometimes they are the ones who pretend to protect you while slowly draining you. This woman, the one your mother keeps warning you about, knows how to play both sides. She tells you what you want to hear but tells others what she really feels. Your mother has seen her sitting in rooms speaking lies. She has heard her twisting your name into things you never said. She has watched her copy your kindness, then call it weakness. This is not just about jealousy, it's about spiritual infiltration. This woman is not fighting your personality. She is fighting your purpose. And your mother, who always saw your future in the stars, will not allow it any longer. She says enough. She says it stops now. And she's asking you, for the sake of your peace, your calling, your health, let this woman go. Don't explain. Don't argue. Don't beg her to be who she's not. Just close the door. Spiritually. Emotionally. Completely. And heaven will take care of the rest. Your mother is holding the key. But she needs you to walk away first. Trust her. She's never been more serious. My beloved. She wants you to understand something powerful. Sometimes the most dangerous people are not strangers. Sometimes they are the ones who pretend to protect you while slowly draining you. This woman, the one your mother keeps warning you about, knows how to play both sides. She tells you what you want to hear but tells others what she really feels. Your mother has seen her sitting in rooms speaking lies. She has heard her twisting your name into things you never said. She has watched her copy your kindness, then call it weakness. This is not just about jealousy, it's about spiritual infiltration. This woman is not fighting your personality. She is fighting your purpose. And your mother, who always saw your future in the stars, will not allow it any longer. She says enough. She says it stops now. And she's asking you, for the sake of your peace, your calling, your health, let this woman go. Don't explain. Don't argue. Don't beg her to be who she's not. Just close the door. Spiritually. Emotionally. Completely. And heaven will take care of the rest. Your mother is holding the key. But she needs you to walk away first. Trust her. She's never been more serious. My child, my beloved. I know you're tired. Tired of trying to understand why people you love hurt you. Tired of forgiving people who don't change. Tired of making room for others while no one makes room for your feelings. Your mother knows this exhaustion. She's felt it pulsing in your prayers. She's seen you crying silently at night, not wanting to worry anyone. She's heard your voice shaking even when you pretended to be strong. And now, she's doing what only a mother could do, she's stepping in from heaven. She's asking God to give you supernatural strength. Not just strength to keep going, but strength to cut ties. Because not everyone deserves access to your heart. Not everyone who shares your last name or sits at your table deserves to walk in your destiny. This woman your mother is warning about may be family by blood, but not by spirit. And spirit matters more now. This next phase of your life is sacred. You are stepping into miracles, into divine timing, into answered prayers. But dead weight cannot cross into this new land. You must release her. Not with bitterness, but with clarity. Quietly. Finally. And once you do, watch how quickly the light returns. My beloved. Your mother has one final vision she asked me to share with you tonight. She saw you standing in front of a mirror, not your physical reflection, but your soul's reflection. And in that vision, your soul was glowing. Radiant. Powerful. But around your shoulders were ropes held by people you loved. Some were holding gently. Others were tugging hard. But this one woman, the one your mother came to warn you about, she wasn't just holding. She was pulling. Pulling you away from the path. Pulling you toward guilt. Pulling you away from joy. And the moment you reached up and cut that rope, the light in your soul exploded. Your mother wept when she saw it. That's the moment she's waiting for. She knows it's hard. She knows it's confusing. But she also knows this: if you don't let go, you will never fully rise. And you were born to rise. To lead. To heal. To walk boldly in your calling. Your mother believed in you in life. And now, she believes in you even more in spirit. She's been standing at your side, whispering courage into your spirit. And this message is her final push. Cut the rope, beloved. And let the light come back. My child, my beloved. There is something your mother tried to protect you from when she was on this earth, and now she's trying to finish that work from the other side. Back then, she could sense things before they happened. She would feel when something was wrong even before anyone spoke a word. That gift didn't vanish when she passed. In fact, it became stronger. Now she sees with perfect clarity. She sees who is laughing with you while secretly resenting you. She sees who hugs you, but behind your back rolls their eyes. She sees who waits until you leave the room to twist your name. And what hurt her most, what made her weep at heaven's gate, is that this person was someone you once called family. Someone who sat at the same table where your mother served food. Someone who acted like a sibling or a cousin, but in spirit, they carry a serpent's tongue. This person watched you grieve. Watched you struggle. And instead of helping, they fed off your vulnerability. Your mother's hands are shaking in the heavens, begging me to tell you this: you must not let loyalty to the wrong people become disloyalty to your destiny. Release them, or they'll ruin what she died praying for. My beloved. I understand that forgiveness is your nature. That you try to see the good, even in the broken. That you hold on to the hope that one day they will change, apologize, or finally see how deeply they hurt you. But child, listen carefully. Your mother says, this time, they won't change. Because they don't want to. You've confused their silence with regret, but what your mother sees is pride. Arrogance. A soul so hardened by envy, they see your pain as proof that they're winning. They don't want healing. They want access. And as long as they can reach your heart, they will continue to do damage, emotionally, spiritually, and even financially. This is not just about old arguments or family drama. This is about spiritual protection. You are being marked for a season of blessing, and they can smell it. Your energy has shifted. Your calling is vibrating. Your future is beginning to wake up. And now, like moths to a flame, the wrong people will circle close, not to celebrate you, but to siphon your light. Your mother is standing guard. But she needs you to shut the door from your end. Don't let guilt be the key they use to stay. Cut them off in peace. Heaven will do the rest. My beloved, I understand that forgiveness is your nature. That you try to see the good, even in the broken. That you hold on to the hope that one day they will change, apologize, or finally see how deeply they hurt you. But child, listen carefully, your mother says, this time, they won't change. Because they don't want to. You've confused their silence with regret, but what your mother sees is pride. Arrogance. A soul so hardened by envy, they see your pain as proof that they're winning. They don't want healing. They want access. And as long as they can reach your heart, they will continue to do damage, emotionally, spiritually, and even financially. This is not just about old arguments or family drama. This is about spiritual protection. You are being marked for a season of blessing, and they can smell it. Your energy has shifted. Your calling is vibrating. Your future is beginning to wake up. And now, like moths to a flame, the wrong people will circle close, not to celebrate you, but to siphon your light. Your mother is standing guard. But she needs you to shut the door from your end. Don't let guilt be the key they use to stay. Cut them off in peace. Heaven will do the rest. My child, my beloved. Your home is about to shift. There is something divine entering your environment. You've been praying, secretly, silently, for something to change. A job. A home. A breakthrough. A chance to breathe again. And now, heaven has approved it. Your mother has seen it. But before it can land, before it can fully manifest, this woman your mother is warning you about must be removed. Her energy is contaminated. Her intentions are not pure. And God will not allow His miracle to arrive where poison still sits at the table. Your mother is not trying to punish you with this message, she's trying to prepare you. Because the blessing coming is too fragile to be placed in chaos. It is like a newborn, innocent, pure, divine. And the atmosphere must be clean for it to breathe. This woman's words may sound sweet, but they carry venom. And venom has no place in a home where God is planting favor. Child, don't let your loneliness open doors that your discernment tried to close. Let this be the season where you protect your peace with holy fire. Your mother is covering your home in the spirit. But you must guard it in the natural. Say goodbye now, or suffer later. Heaven is waiting on your decision. My beloved. You may be wondering, how will I know for sure who she is? Your mother wants me to answer that clearly, you already know. She's the first person who came to your mind when you started reading this message. You tried to ignore it. You pushed the thought away, convincing yourself that maybe it's someone else. But your soul recognized her name even before your brain did. That's how spiritual warnings work. They bypass logic and land directly in the heart. This woman has been giving you signs for months. The sudden mood shifts. The strange timing. The way your energy drops after talking to her. The patterns of manipulation disguised as kindness. Your mother says, "My child is not crazy. They are just finally seeing clearly." And when you see clearly, you must act accordingly. Don't let memories bind you to misery. Don't let nostalgia keep you chained to someone who only remembers you when they need something. Let her go. Quietly. Without announcement. Without argument. You don't owe her closure. You owe yourself freedom. And once you make that choice, something divine will break open. A blessing your mother has been storing in heaven will finally be released. All because you chose to obey the warning, before it was too late. My child, my beloved. There's a sacred truth your mother wanted to whisper while she was alive, but she never got the moment. She ran out of time. Or maybe, in her wisdom, she knew this truth would only reach your soul when you were ready. And now, at this very hour, she sees you are. She sees you cracking open, not breaking, but blooming. She sees the hurt you've carried silently, the questions you've buried deep under your strength. She sees the way you've held the family together even when your own spirit was falling apart. And now she comes with a message she begged God to let her deliver: you were never the weak one. You were always the warrior. But even warriors need to know when to retreat from the wrong battlefield. And that woman, yes, the one she's warning you about, she is not a war worth fighting. She is not confused. She is calculated. Your mother has seen her spirit, and it is wrapped in jealousy, deception, and manipulation. And though you've tried to help her, explain yourself to her, love her, your mother is saying, enough. Enough pain. Enough hope placed in the wrong heart. You don't have to prove anything anymore. Just leave. My beloved. Sometimes the biggest miracle is not money. Not healing. Not even love. Sometimes, the greatest miracle is clarity. Seeing clearly what you once made blurry with hope. And that is what your mother is praying you receive right now, a divine moment of absolute clarity. You need to see this woman for what she is, not what she pretends to be. Not what you wish she was. But what your soul already knows. The days ahead are important. She may sense something is changing in you. She may suddenly reach out more. Say the right things. Show up uninvited. That's not love. That's strategy. Your spirit is rising. Your energy is shifting. Your mother has called angels to circle you like fire. And this woman, this family member who has been causing spiritual decay, will feel that fire. She will feel her grip slipping. And like all spirits that lose control, she will panic. But child, don't fall for her performance. Your mother is saying, remember the pattern. The false apologies. The guilt trips. The emotional games. It's not new. It's just louder now. But heaven is louder. And this time, heaven is on your side. Walk away. And you won't walk alone. My child, my beloved. She remembers how you used to crawl into her arms when things got too heavy. How your heartbeat would calm just by hearing hers. That safety, that feeling of absolute protection, is what she's asking God to send to you again. Only this time, she's protecting your destiny, not just your body. And your destiny is too sacred to be shared with someone whose mouth dishonors your name. Your mother has seen the damage being done behind your back. She's watched the conversations, the secret comparisons, the intentional lies. And her soul aches because she knows how pure your intentions have been. She saw the way you opened your doors, how you offered without expecting. But this woman your mother is warning you about, she never came for peace. She came for position. She wants what you carry. Not your things, but your light. Your grace. Your favor. She can't create it, so she tries to control it. But heaven says, no more. Your mother has spoken your name in divine places, and the line is being drawn. You will no longer be the one who loves deeply and loses silently. This time, you will win, by letting go. Let go, and the healing will begin immediately. My beloved. Your mother also wants you to know that letting go doesn't mean you failed. It doesn't mean you're hard or cruel. It means you are ready to be wise. Wisdom is love wearing armor. And you've earned that armor. You've given more than most would. You stayed when others would have run. But heaven is saying, enough suffering in silence. The woman your mother is warning you about thrives on access. Without access, she has no power. She cannot control a story she's no longer part of. And that's why your withdrawal is spiritual warfare. You don't have to confront her. You don't have to scream or explain. Just withdraw. Quietly. Consistently. And your peace will roar louder than any apology you never received. Your mother said this in heaven's court, if my child chooses peace over pleasing, everything will shift. And she was right. Because the moment you disconnect, the favor that was paused will begin to pour. Doors that were jammed will fly open. Dreams you forgot will return with fire. It's already happening in the spirit. Now let it happen on earth. Release her. Not because she asked, but because your mother begged heaven to help you finally see. My child, my beloved. I need you to know something now, and I need you to hold it close to your spirit. You have not been forgotten. In the deepest part of your heart, you've been asking, why hasn't anyone protected me? And the answer, my dear one, is this: heaven has. It's just that the protection sometimes comes in quiet ways, in delayed calls, in cancelled visits, in relationships that fall apart without warning. That's not rejection. That's redirection. Your mother saw the traps being set. She saw the slander that was being prepared. She saw the manipulation in its earliest form. And with every ounce of love she still carries from her soul to yours, she stood before the throne of God and cried out, "Not my child." That cry sent angels moving on your behalf. That cry is the reason you're seeing this now. This warning is not here to scare you. It's here to realign you. You are not late. You are right on time. And this woman your mother is warning about, she will soon reveal herself fully. The mask is slipping. The energy can no longer hide. Watch her patterns, not her words. And remember, when someone shows you their soul, believe them. My beloved, the weeks ahead will be strange. You'll notice people falling away, connections ending, silence growing. Don't chase it. Don't panic. Don't beg anyone to stay. Your mother says this is heaven's holy pruning. God is removing what cannot go with you into your next season. And while it may feel like loss, it's really protection. That woman, yes, her, she's going to act like you hurt her by pulling away. She'll tell others you've changed. She'll try to shift blame. But your spirit must not waver. Stand still. Stay silent. Watch what God does next. This is your liberation season. The pressure that's been pressing on your chest, that tightness, it will break the moment you break the tie. You don't even realize how much she's been weighing your spirit down. The tears you've cried that made no sense. The sudden anxiety. The dreams you can't remember. That's the spiritual effect of being connected to someone who is secretly draining you. But now, beloved, your mother says the veil is gone. You will see it clearly. And you will no longer stay connected to someone who would rather curse your name than celebrate your soul. Heaven is shifting things now. Don't hold what God is removing. My child, my beloved. You've always been the one to hold it all together. Even when no one asked if you were okay. You smiled through disappointment. You kept showing up when you were empty. And while the world clapped for others, you sat in silence, praying someone would notice your heart breaking. Well, heaven noticed. Your mother noticed. And now the angels are moving in a way that will shock you. This warning is just the beginning. What comes after this, after you finally walk away from the woman who's been poisoning your peace, will feel like breath after drowning. Your mind will become clearer. Your body will feel lighter. Ideas will return. Your laughter will sound different. It's because her energy was never supposed to be in your life this long. She was a test, not a lifetime guest. And now that your eyes are opening, your mother says, don't close them again just because you feel lonely. Stay the course. Let the silence speak. Let heaven refill the spaces she tried to occupy. Something better is coming. Something pure. Someone genuine. Your mother sees them already. But they cannot come while your life is still occupied by someone false. Clear the space, and watch what enters. My beloved. Let's be honest now, there's a part of you that still feels guilty. You ask yourself, what if I'm wrong? What if she changes? And your mother, with all the gentleness she ever had in her eyes, is saying to you now, child, you are not wrong. You are finally right. That inner conflict you feel is not confusion, it's compassion. But compassion without boundaries becomes self-destruction. And your mother did not raise you to be destroyed. She raised you to discern. You know the truth. You've known it. You just didn't want it to be true. But truth isn't meant to be comfortable. It's meant to be clear. And now, it's clear. This woman cannot go with you into the future your mother prayed for. She is not spiritually aligned. She's not repentant. She's not growing. And keeping her in your life now is like keeping poison in your water because you're afraid of thirst. But God will not let you thirst. Your mother will not let you fall. Once you let her go, the divine will replace what was fake with something real, real friends, real support, real love. And this time, you won't have to wonder if it's genuine. It will prove itself without your effort.